we're going to master key 2 Kwikset locks. The first one we're doing is the A1, we'll call it, and that's for the master pins, that's for the bottom pins. So we always take the lowest number first. So for the bottom pins, the lowest number between the 3 and the 2 is the 2. Between the 1 and the 2, the lowest number is a 2. The lowest number is a 4. Lowest number between the 3 and the 2 is a 2. Lowest number between the 5 and the 6 is a 5. Now to figure out the master pins, 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0, but we don't write a 0, we write an X. It means we put nothing there on top. 3 minus 2 is 1. 6 minus 5 is 1. So basically, we're going to key this up. The bottom pins are going to be, I made a mistake. Leave it in. Leave this in the video. I made a mistake. Let's get that in there. The lowest number between a 2 and a 1 is a 1. And 2 minus 1 is a 1. So see my mistake. So the bottom pins will be 2, 1, 4, 2, 5. And the master pins will be 1, 1, X for nothing, 1, 1. So we're going to key this up. You're going to see in the video, we're going to key up the A1 key exactly like this. And again, one thing to know, the Kwikset's one of the few systems where you can have a 1 master key. If it was a Schlage or a Weiser or many, many other systems, you can't have anything less than a 2 master pin. But the Kwiksets are different. They have 1 master pins in them. You can have a 1. So let's do the next one. So I'm going to eliminate that there. This will be our A2 key for Kwikset. So the A2 key is a 3, 5, 4, 2, 6. So we're going to have our master pins on top of our bottom pins. Our lowest number between the 3 and the 2. Again, people really get panicky over master key systems. Just keep it simple. Lowest number, 2. Lowest number, 1. Lowest number, 4. Lowest number, 2. Lowest number, 6. Master pins. 3 minus 2 is 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 4 is not 0, it's X. 2 minus 2 is not 0, it's X. 6 minus 6 is X, not 0. Now to think about it like this way, can I write down here? Think of, we have a 2 bottom pin. We have a 1 bottom pin. We have a 4 bottom pin. We have a 2 bottom pin again. And we have a 6 bottom pin. Your line between the top pin or the driver. When their key is perfect, I'm a terrible writer. Maybe we'll get a person to create some graphics. So we have our top pins or drivers. Our springs on top. So there's our shear line. Boom, right through there. But when we want to master key it, we're going to throw a 1 master wafer in there, and here we're going to throw in a 4. And here nothing, nothing, nothing. So that creates the shear line now for the A2 key to work. Think of shear lines. We have shear lines for the keys to line up. We have shear lines when we're shimming the lock. We have shear lines when we're picking the lock. And we have shear lines when we're drilling the lock. When we're drilling, we're creating a shear line. So shear lines are important. So let's key this up. We'll show you an actual 2 Kwikset locks. We're going to key up right now. We're going to master key 2 Kwikset deadbolts. So we're going to have a master key, an A1 key, and an A2 key. So we're going to do 2 Kwikset deadbolts, and we're going to master key them. Let's start with our first one. I'm just going to dump the pins. Now I'm going to check the tops because I don't know if they're all there. And they're there. 1, 2, 3. Always check your tops, especially because that's how you can get a ghost key. And a ghost key is a key that will open the lock that you didn't intend on it to do. You didn't design it. And that's usually because you never check your top pins. So we're going to start off our master key. Our master key is a 21426, and we're going to key it to the K1. So right off the bat, we're kind of lucky here. We can go, and we use the Kwikset numbers using the lab kit, a 005. I have a 003 kit. I like the 005. So Kwikset, we start off with a 2 is a 195 bottom pin. So we put a 195 in there. Our next number is a 1. Kwikset 1 is a 170. Our next one is a 4. A 4 is a 240 bottom. You heard me say lots of times 240 is used a lot. So 240, a 2 again, 195 bottom. And our final cut is a 6, and we're not going to do a 6. The way our system is, it's going to be a 5. A 5 is a 265. So we've gone with our lowest numbers, and that'd be a 21425. You can see that slightly down. Now we're going to go to the A1 key. And this just makes it a little bit easier. We basically put a master pin or a top pin. A Kwikset number 1 is a 025. So we're actually going to put one in first position, second position, not in the third, the fourth position, and the fifth is 1s all the way across. And a Kwikset 1 master wafer is a 025. So let's get a couple of them out here. And I'm going to go through them. So put the 1 there, it's flush, the shear line. Put the second. It's where it's important to follow your diagram. That one, and if I put this one, it's going to ride on top, but we won't be able to put it into the cylinder. So what I'm going to do is going to carefully remove my key. Then they're all going to sit below the shear line, and I'm going to install this. Now be careful, don't put it in like that. The top pins will get jammed in there. I'm going to put it at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to lock it. And now let's check our keys. So let's check our master. Our master key works perfectly. Our A1 key works perfectly. Now, just as a little test, our A2 key does not work. This is why we're master keying. This is why we check our top pins, so we don't get an accidental ghost key fitting the lock. So think of this as this is the apartment building. So this is one tenant. They have the key. You have the master to get in. So we're going to key up the second lock to the A2 key. So we want the master key. We're going to master key this to the master key and the A2 key. So we're going to, kind of lucky here, master key and the bottom pins is the same key. We lucked out on this one. So Kwikset number 2 is 195 bottom. Is 1, our number 2 chamber is a 1. It's 170 bottom. Our third number is a 4, is a 240 bottom. Our fourth chamber is a 2, It's a 195 bottom. And our fifth is a 6, which is a 285 bottom. There we go, it's all flush. We're going to throw the A2 key in here now. And the A2 key is a 35426, and it ends up just going to be needing a 1. So 1 is a 025. I got one right here from earlier. And our next one is a 4 top pin. Master pin, top pin, 090 top pin. Throw that in. That looks perfect, nice and flush. So I can just put this key in any way I want. So we'll put in there. And we know the A2 key is perfect. And the master key should work. The master key is perfect. And just to test this, we're going to take the A1 key, and the A1 key will not turn. So we have 2 deadbolts, could be 2 different units, and the master key will fit both. As well as the A1 fits that key, A2 fits this. I'm going to throw it on the display so you can take a better look at it. Think of this as apartment 1, and this is apartment 2. I want a master key to fit both. So this is the A1 key that we keyed it up. So the A1 key will open and close that lock. The A2 will open and close that lock. But the A2 key will not open this one, and the A1 will not open this one. So again, the A2 will work this lock, A1 will work this lock, and what's important for the master key system, the master key will unlock and lock both locks. That's the master. So very, very simple. That's a simple 2-door master key system. We'll key up all the locks. So we have a 6-door system. So apartment 1, apartment 2, A1 key fits that one and turns it. A2 key fits this one, and you each won't open each other. So it's a very, very efficient system, easy to do. It's a real money maker as a locksmith. Simple master key systems. We'll go into more complex ones later, but this is a Kwikset master key system. Please subscribe. There's going to be more videos. I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. Also, visit my website and you can see what online locksmith training I have for beginners, intermediate, and advanced, as well as my covert methods of entry and my non-destructive methods of entry.